It's a tough life out here for a duck such as myself. I could go in depth about my troubled upbringing or the discrimination I face on a daily basis because of my Flemming, but most frustrating of all at this point in my life is how I'm often treated as this underdog. Well, underduck if you prefer. I've known the Maddoxes for, well, a long time now. And I've always strongly admired them from the moment I first saw them in that restaurant I was working at, standing up for what's right, fighting against injustice and misdeeds, showing friendly compassion to anyone who's oppressed or down on their luck. They have such an inspiring, courageous energy about them, which bleeds into every person they associate with. The Maddoxes and their friends, righting wrongs, making the world a better place. And then there's me. I try my hardest to aspire to their bravery. I really want to help them out with what they do. I want to be a hero. But no matter what I do, I just can't achieve it.
So, let me get this straight. You're a duck?
Yes.
Who chose to work at a restaurant?
Yes.
Where they cook and serve duck?
Yes.
And not only were you fine with that, but you also looked up to and chose to befriend the very people who were eating some duck in that restaurant.
Yes.
Never mind, we're straying from the point. So you want to be a hero?
Yeah, I want to help improve the world. I want to make people smile, to know that I've done my part in making their time on this earth a better one. I want to be appreciated.
Alright, I get that. We all have goals. I want to perform on Broadway someday.
What's stopping you?
Starring in these cartoons.
No. I'm just so frustrated. I've tried so hard to help out, whether it's alongside the Maddoxes on their adventures or by myself, but I always just seem to fall flat on my face.
Any examples?
Well, here's the first one that comes to mind. A long time ago I was out on my daily flap, but I quickly found myself stumbling upon an unfortunate situation.
Mummy! I let go of my birthday balloon and now it's flying away.
I couldn't just float there and watch that child cry. I had to save the day, so I quickly took off to the skies, flying as hard and fast as I could to grab that balloon, just so I could bring it back to that poor kid.
Huh, that's nice of you. Were you thanked?
No, because I ended up failing. I realized too late that I was moving far too quickly towards that balloon and, it didn't end well. No! I hit the ground really hard, spraining both of my wings and getting a concussion.
Oh, that sucks.
That's only the half of it. Turns out I had landed slap bang in the heart of P. Risborough Maze, which I ended up stuck in for weeks on end thanks to my injuries. And eventually the others had to mount their own rescue mission just to save me, which was its own disaster in itself.
Okay, yeah, that does sound a little rocky, but your heart was clearly in the right place. And anyway, first attempts always suck. You know, if at first you don't succeed and all that.
Oh yeah, of course I tried again, but that still didn't go the way I wanted. This time, my opportunity to save the day came in the form of alien visitors from another world.
Are you serious? Aliens?
Shh! Let me finish! When I caught up to the UFO, I saw the Maddoxes themselves, the very people who inspired me, being sucked up into it. I knew I had to do something to help, even if I was just a measly duck going up against a flying saucer of immense unknowable power.
Alright, I'll bite. What'd you do?
I flew right up to it and I gave those aliens a piece of my mind. Hey, listen here. I don't know what your intentions are, but I demand that you let my friends go right now.
And did that work?
No.
I mean, yeah, this is starting to form a pattern, but you shouldn't give up hope yet.
But as you well know, that wasn't the last time I messed up while trying to save the day.
Now continue assembling the happiness training machine, and no more questions or this duck won't have much to smile about anymore. Now, I still need to test the machine once it's ready to see if it really can extract someone's happiness as designed. But who should be my test subject? This duck, perhaps? Not the worst choice, but I think I could find a more appropriate subject.
Knock knock. Delivery for Mrs. Happy at the secret underground lair, including, dog food to feed to disobedient prisoners. Well, I'm here to deliver, not to judge, so please hurry up and sign for it. I'd really just want to go off grid for the weekend, and wow, why have you got all those people caged up back there?
He's seen too much. He'll do perfectly!
It was bad enough that I was a captive in this scenario, but now some poor innocent bystander was about to suffer too. I couldn't just stand by and watch. I had to act, so I did what I do best. Hey, over here, happy lady.
Ah, my eyes! The goggles do nothing! Oh, what a world, what a world! Why is it so sticky as well? Someone hand me a tissue, this is gross.
Yay! It works!
So, yeah, that heroic attempt obviously didn't work out either.
Just be grateful that I've decided to let that one slide.
I appreciate that.
Alright, so these attempts at helping out have gone bad, but so what? Does that justify your outlook being so sad?
Well, that wasn't even the end of it. After that point, I considered that maybe I should go off on my own and do a bit of soul-searching and self-reflection. So I was on my way to Tibet when... No! Grab onto this rope! Look, I tried, okay? Maybe Tibet wasn't for me, so instead I visited Ibiza, where...
These seagulls won't stop attacking me for me sandwich! Someone help! Get them away from me!
After that, I considered maybe I'd be better suited to city life, but...
Oh, I've knocked down my own car.
Don't worry, I can help you with that.
Thanks, buddy.
At the end of the day, every time I try to help out, I just mess up. But I just wish I could be a hero as effortlessly as they can.
Look, I get that it's your dream to save the day and all that, but sometimes we're just not cut out for what we want to do. And that's the harsh reality we have to face sometimes. Besides, they're professionals. They can sense trouble coming from a mile away and be well and truly prepared for it. It's admirable that you want to be like that. It's also a pretty big...
No! There's a robber entering the shop that the Maddoxes went into!
Oh, thank God, I thought he'd never leave. I could feel myself cringing while giving that inspirational talk. Why did I even agree to have this meet-up with Flem Duck anyway? What a waste of an afternoon.
I have bad vision, so...
Alright, listen up. I am the fruit robber, and I'm here to rob your fruit. No one leaves here until I get it all. Now, just to make sure no one tackles me during this perfect crime, I'm going to have someone else pack the fruit for me. You two, start packing it all into this sack, and don't try anything clever.
I should do something. Anything! But what if I mess this up again? I don't know if I can do this.
Did you just squeeze the lemons? I said, did you just squeeze the lemons?
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Prepare to die! Not gonna lie, that sounded way more epic in my head.
My eyes! I wasn't meant to get phlegm in them.
Come on, everyone! Run for it! And that's the story of how I became a hero. It was a long process filled with many trials and tribulations, but ultimately I overcame the odds, proving myself in the most impressive way by saving the very people who are usually the heroes of this town. It's very thematically deep when you stop and think about it. Anyway, the fruit robber was deported to New Zealand, and I had a statue built in my honor. Unfortunately, a gust of wind toppled and smashed it 2 days later. But at the end of the day, it's more about the personal satisfaction than the trophies. I am Flem Duck, and I saved the day. I am a hero. See you soon.